Hello, my name is Alicia. Television is what most all Americans watch every day of their lives, engaging in their favorite series, watching the news, and laughing at cartoons. We've come to love this means source of entertainment, but in our growing society, has it taken hold of us for the worse? In today's society, kids and teenagers 8 to 18 watch an average of 4.5 hours of television a day. That's 1,642 hours a year, or just over 2 months a year. By the age of 65, they will have wasted 9 years of their life in front of the television. That's according to Raw Food Health. So children should limit their television watching to 2 or less hours a day because of concerning health issues in this country. Today I will talk to you a little bit about increasing problems that television has been causing, which includes wasting valuable time, increasing obesity rates, encouraging negative behavior, and causing us to think less and not learn. At the conclusion, you'll understand why television is a growing problem for our children in America. Television has 4 main reasons why it is negatively influencing our health and minds. TV takes time away from learning and interacting with real-life connections. Spending 4 hours in front of the television can easily happen without even realizing it. Teens and kids spend an average of 4 hours in front of the television, but 2/3 of infants and toddlers spend an average of 2 hours in front of the television. And spending that much time can take time away from doing other productive things such as learning, exercising, reading a book, and any other useful activities. There's always something better to do than be watching television. Watching too much TV can also lead to an increase of obesity rates. The number of children and adolescents has doubled in the past 20 years that have been obese, and in 2007 they conducted a survey. 26% of Americans were obese that year. That is according to LemmyTV.com. While watching television, adolescents and some adults as well will snack on junk food, and one survey said that they aren't getting the nutrition they need when they're in front of the TV because they're just snacking on foods. Television can have negative effects that encourage violent sex and drugs towards minors. The average American child will witness 200,000 violent acts by the time they are 18. And children that watch 5 or more hours a day of television are far more likely to develop smoking habits and drinking habits instead of those children who watch the recommended 2 hours a day. If children do watch television, it is very important to censor what they watch and make sure it is educational television. They can have a huge influence from television, and if they are exposed to these negative behaviors, they will develop them. So, and there might be horrible consequences with that. TV also provides no educational benefit for children under the ages of 2. It takes time away from them to learn their early development skills, and it can also be a distraction for teens and younger children. Kids watching cartoons will have poor pre-reading skills by the age of 5, and a poll performed by the Associated Press in 2007 said that 1/4 of all America did not read a book that year. If children are just watching cartoons that aren't educational, they will be distracted from learning and doing homework. Infants and toddlers that aren't benefited from this will have a harder time to learn the skills that they need for early child development. So all these are serious problems, but with a little change up in some daily routines, there is a way to limit this time. Being a good influence is one major factor. If you were to be a good influence and teach good TV habits as a parent, your child will be able to limit their television watching to 2 hours or less. So some tips to help reduce television watching is 1, keep the television out of the bedrooms because it will help children sleep better. Keep the television off while eating so it would reduce bad eating habits, and keep the television off while children are doing homework so they have productive learning skills. Another idea to do is to try going in cold turkey a week to see how much time and money you save without television. You might like the results, and you might keep the television off more often. There are also great and fun alternatives to entertain you other than watching the TV. Keep on-screen entertainment in your household, such as puzzles, board games, toys, and books. And with the time saved from not watching television, you might be able to learn a new skill that you've never learned before. You may learn a new skill, embark on an adventure outdoors, dance to your favorite song, read a good book, exercise with a friend. The possibilities are never ending without television spending your life. So taking these new lifestyle ideas into action will definitely help limit the hours watching television, and it is also one step towards a healthier life. Television is overused by many Americans, and it can be easily solved by lifestyle changes and limiting that television watching to 2 hours or less. So please help to encourage people to be a good influence on younger children and show them there are way better things in the world than to be spending that much time watching television.